Hello again everyone, Deflect here, Firm but Fair Gaming. Wanted to bring you a video as the weekly reset has gone through and we are in the final countdown to 7.0. So for this week, it is the Relic of Gree event, and I will show you that here. I'm going to actually go through that, and I'm going to show you how to do the four-person heroic, as you can solo it, and you can solo it with a level 1 companion if you want. Otherwise, it's a lot quicker if you have a level 50, but just tag him as a healer and you'll be fine. As for the reset for Kai, there is no new material at Kai and nothing on the non-seasonal rewards. So to go through this, I'm just going to quickly scan through it. You guys can watch it at your leisure. But to start the Relic of Gree event, just go to any one of the 4 points in the fleet and you'll be able to start it. Once you have selected the mission, you can either go to your solo missions and see if you have the quick warp there, and if you do not have the quick warp there for the Relic of Gree, it should be under your daily events. Then you can just go to the open galaxy and travel to Ilum. Unfortunately, yeah, the other two vendors don't have anything, but at least the Relic of Gree is a great event, and I will put a link in the description so you can see all the armor and all the weapons you can get from it. Some pretty cool stuff. Now, I am going to use my other keyboard that doesn't have my key bindings on. It isn't the right keyboard because nobody likes hearing my clicking, apparently, and I keep getting comments that people dislike the clicking, and my other keyboard is loud. So, I'm going to go on my keyboard that doesn't have key bindings. Well, it has key bindings, but they're obviously not in the right area because it's a different shape and style than my one-handed keyboard. So, I will use a regular keyboard, and unfortunately, I will have to actually click a bunch of buttons. But once you get to Ilum, it's a very quick flight path over to where you need to go, and you will just have to speak with the droid at the center to welcome you, and you'll be able to pick up the daily missions. The missions, there are quite a few missions. I think there's 4, maybe 5 in total. Anyway, they change, and there are some great rewards, like I said, from the Gree event. There's some nice armor you can get. There's some cool looking weapons you can get, so pretty fun event if you're looking for some of the items there. Now, like I said, you don't need a max level companion to do this event. I'm actually going to check the one I have on now. I don't think I have a max level companion summoned. Just checking. I think my companion is level 14. So I'll stick with the 14. Show you know, it's not a big deal with a level 14 companion. To be fair, I am max level and I do have full gear, so I am full 306 currently this week, you know, as that's a cap until next week. But it does drop you down to level 50. So you have been shifted and nerfed down to level 50 as you are in a level 50 planet, which makes this, you know, you don't need full gear to be dropped to 50 because your stats can only be maxed so much anyway. And I'm going to do this under a DPS spec. I'm not doing a tank spec. As you can see, I'm actually the Serenity spec, which is, I don't know, it's my favorite spec in the game, so that's what I play. And that's what I'm going to play here. It is going to be slightly, a little back setting, or not quite as good as using my other keyboard, as one of my buttons that I use, a majority of it is not available to use. It just so happens I have a P button that I can hit, and the keybind will not work because P on a regular keyboard, you can see, is way to the right, and my hands can't reach that very easily. But you speak to the droid, and I'll let you listen to the conversation when you get here.
I could learn from you.
And you will pick up different missions from the terminal. So there is, well, I guess there was 4 PvE and 2 PvP missions. Pick up what you like, and I will just show you how to do the heroic because that is the hardest. The rest are pretty straightforward, but pick them up nonetheless. And as you can see, the heroic ones are these green pointed ones. You can go in the contested area, which is the PvP area, or you can go in the PvE area, your choice. Alright, so you've arrived at the area. This is the PvP area. I went to the contested ones as the rest were being actually used. So you kind of got to watch out. You can be attacked, but it is what it is. So you can actually solo these Pylon Guardians without a companion. You have to do that if you're going in the contested area, which I had to go into because the other area already had people attacking them. So I am, again, level 75, 306 gear, but I am one of the squishier specs in the game. But it is possible to definitely solo these. So take a look. You know, you can solo them at max level. It is easier in a group if you want to group up, but you know, going through the Pylon Guardian is not too bad. And again, I don't have the key binding, so I can't play optimally either because my key bindings don't all work on the keyboard that doesn't click. So to keep the clicking down, the key bindings are off mainly. There is still a couple which helps out, but my defensives aren't. Basically, to do the other part of it, you just summon the people using the data pad here. There'll be 3 droids that spawn. And because I don't have my spin there, I really can't dot everything. And these droids hurt to no end, so you got to be careful on these, as they can kill you pretty quick. So it is possible to do it without a companion at level 50. But it is much easier with your companion, as you don't have to heal afterwards. I want to show you that just to show you how quick it can be and how easy it can be. So you don't need a companion. It makes life a lot easier. But at max level, you can keep summoning these, and eventually the Pylon Guardian will come again. So this is possible to do. Just want to let everyone know you don't actually need a companion, and you can do the solo contested area by yourself. It is possible. But it does, you know, you do need max gear, I think, for this, and I do have a couple items that help me get through it, especially with, you know, the advanced med pack and stuff. So, it is doable. As you can see, there's another Pylon droid back up, and I will go through a second one here, just to show you guys that you can do it. It is, like I said, much easier to do it with a group, or much easier to do it when you have your companion out, if you're not in the contested area. But if you are in the contested area and you want to do it this way, you can do it as well. So this is the way I can do it, because it's not too many people come in the contested area too often. But if you are in here, a lot of groups usually, and you can see I have defensives and everything up. So getting the health back, I do have a couple abilities that do it. You will, you know, get hit pretty hard at some points, but again, it's not impossible to do. So if you have a chance to do it with your companion in the other areas, by all means, it's that much easier. But if you don't, you know, it can be done at 306 full gear, and I am in one of the squishier classes as Serenity. So if you have any questions, leave a comment below. Like, share, subscribe, and this was Deflect Firm and Fair Gaming. We'll see you in the next video.